What's up everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a BMW 8 Series 840i Grand Coupe G16 with the B58 engine, and today we are going to install a Catless downpipe, full Catback, stage 2 tune, of course a few carbon parts, we'll do the yellow daytime running lights, and of course a software remap for the car to make it work all together. Very nice car in carbon black. This car will also be lowered at the later stage, but we'll also install a full carbon package at a later stage. Today we'll be focusing on the Catback and the software tuning to make sure that the car runs well and sounds well. So that's what we're going to do today. So here are the parts, quad tips here, and we got the mirror caps over there, Catless downpipe, full Catback from front to back, so that's an OPF delete, which means we have to remap the car to make sure that this works. It's a plug and play install. Go to the back, as you see it's a quad tip exhaust, like that, and it's a true bypass. So we've got two valves, one on this side and one on the other side. Once you open the valves, exhaust flow will go through the outer pipes on both sides. And if you close the valves, everything will go through the center muffler, which means the difference between open and closed is really big, meaning that it is a perfect Catback for driving comfortably, but also sporty. And as you can see, quad tip will fit into the diffuser right over there. We'll install the remote control module, so you can open and close the valve through a remote control. So I say, yeah, let's get started, install the parts and show you how the car sounds afterwards. First we start with a stock exhaust sound, so we know how the car sounds right now and can show you the before and after. Here we go, Catback has been installed, Catless downpipe, stage 2 tune on the ECU and yellow DRLs. We are now installing the heritage logos on the wheels, hood, and of course on the back of the car. So yeah, everything going well, and we are almost ready for startup. We'll also walk you through the exhaust from underneath the car, but now we are working on the electrics for the valve controller, and then afterwards we can do a little test drive. So here we are now underneath the car. I'll walk you through how the exhaust looks like, from the downpipe to the rear muffler over there. So on this car we have a Catless downpipe that sits right over here, directly bolts onto the turbo of course, and then it connects to the Catback exhaust. Right here, normally there was an OPF, and that one has been removed, so it is now a straight pipe to the back, especially when you open the valves, but we'll come back to that in a moment. So this is where the OPF normally is, and we can see it right over here. It's a big box. There's a secondary resonator right over here, and then the OEM back box on the back. So this resonator has also been deleted. As you can see, normally here there's a resonator, and this one has been removed. Go up to the back. This is a quad tip exhaust. It's So it has 4 separate pipes to the back. And this is of course controlled by a valve controller, which has been installed in the trunk. And yeah, since the software is also ready, we are now good to go. Welcome back in the BMW 840i Grand Coupe. Car sounds amazing. We have installed the Catless downpipes and the Catback of course, and also remapped the car with a stage 2 tune and a XHP software for the transmission. Car is now being dialed in for the burble. Right now we are now testing a few parameters in the software to make the burble sound like OEM plus. Yeah. Let's take this car for a spin and show you how it sounds from inside and outside. So we have the car now in sport mode, driving around and testing the software out. The car sounds really good with the Catless downpipes and the open exhaust. This is non-resonated exhaust, but with the valves closed, the car sounds just as comfortable as original. It is a day and night difference with how the car sounds with the valves open and closed. And with these kind of cars, that's what we want, of course, because when we drive around town we want the car to be silent, and when we drive around for fun we want the car to be as loud as we want. This car, this Catback exhaust, has a Valvetronic controller that allows for multiple valve settings. So we are now testing the car from inside. And the car is in sport individual mode with the transmission and comfort. As you can hear, the car shifts early, starts droning a little bit now, but when we push the valves to the closed mode, exhaust sounds goes to the background, which is of course what we want. This is 80 kilometers an hour cruising speeds with the highest gear engaged, and as you can hear, car is still really sophisticated. You do hear a little bit more exhaust sound of course, but that is expected with the Catless downpipes and the rear muffler. That is the only way of dampening the sound. But as you can hear right now, if we go to a higher rest a bit, with even 110 kilometers an hour, the car still sounds really comfortable. Well, yeah, so this is with the exhaust in the closed mode, and this is the exhaust in open. Gearbox is now in sport mode. That just sounds amazing. Pretty cool car, yeah. Let's go back to the workshop and show you how the car sounds from there. So here we go, back at the square nearby our workshop, and this is how the car looks from the outside now. We've done the yellow daytime running lights, 12mm spacers front and rear, of course the front lip, side skirt and spoiler, rear diffuser. Walk you around and show you how it looks like. So this is how the car looks with the carbon package. And as you can see, yellow daytime running lights. It's also installed on the car, looks really good. You can follow the side skirts to the rear. And when you take a look, the spacers are sitting really flush with the wheel arches, so that's good. Then we got the rear diffuser in carbon with the F1 brake light here. New spoiler. And of course the exhaust tips in gloss black, coupled to the DCE Parts Catback exhaust. Then we also installed the downpipe in front of the engine bay, of course, and remapped the car and make sure that the car runs nicely. So yeah, that was the BMW 840i Grand Coupe modified by DCE Parts. Yeah, let's head on to the next video. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.